Hello, today I want to talk quickly about progress because I think whether you're just getting into running or training for a marathon, we all start out with an idea of how progress should go, and it doesn't always go as we expect it to. Whatever that goal might be, we have an idea of where we are and where we need to get to. And in an ideal world, we'd start off training, working towards our goal, and everything would progress in a nice straight line. You get yourself a nice shiny medal. But in reality, that's not often how it happens. So we might find that when we start off training, those first few weeks feel like you're not getting better at all. And it's quite easy to then give up and think, oh, I'm not getting better, I can't do this, I'll throw in the towel. But really, if we carry on, we might find that actually we start to get better and we push through and we'll meet that goal. The opposite way things might happen is that we have those first few weeks and they go really well, and because we're doing something new, we get results really fast. But then after a few weeks, they start to slow down a little and we might find ourselves plateauing. Again, it's easy to then think, oh, I'm not going to meet this goal, it's still so far to go and I'm just not getting any better anymore. But if you push on, keep chipping away, you might get yourself a second wind to reach that goal. Sometimes we start off and, things are going nice and steady, nice and consistent progress, and then something unexpected happens. Some sort of life event happens, we get injured, or we just can't get out and train for a couple of weeks. Again, we might think, oh, forget about it. But if you're able to get back to training, you can start to build up again. And it might be that this original goal might not be within reach, but maybe a few weeks later, there's another race, and you can get back on track and reach that goal. So when we think about progress, we often think about distance and duration. How far can we run? How long can we run in terms of time? And it's quite easy, if we just think about it just in these terms, to think that we've stagnated or our progress has stalled when really we haven't. So it might be that our speed's getting better. We can still only run for 20 minutes at a time, but we've speeded up. And unless you measure, you're not going to notice that. So it's one that we can overlook. Or you might find that the distance and the speed is staying pretty consistent. But how does it feel? Does it feel easier to run a mile in 11 minutes than it did a few weeks ago? Or does it feel the same? Does it feel harder? Often with runners, they think that they've stagnated, but if they look at how they feel, they'll find that really there are improvements that they're making. So if you're finding that you're not progressing the way that you expected you would towards your goal, maybe it's just that you're not looking at the progress in the right way. And if you think about how it feels, maybe it is getting easier. Maybe you've had some hiccups and you need to readjust and set your sights on a goal that's give yourself a little bit more time. Or maybe that you've just plateaued, and if you keep going, you'll get back on track.